Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we have two very tricky away matches. We've got Lincoln away from home first, and then we faced Oxford away from home as well. So, coming into this episode, we are sitting second in the league, unfortunately. But today, in the first game at least, away to Lincoln, it is our game in hand. So, if we win this game today away to Lincoln, we will go back to top of the league and leapfrog Huddersfield with 17 games to go. At the moment, it's looking like us and Huddersfield are breaking away from the pack, but I think it's naive to think that Charlton, Wycombe, Swansea, maybe even, I don't know if you can consider the teams below Swansea, but Swansea, Wycombe and Charlton definitely are still firmly in the title race, of course. There's still 18 games to go, 17 games to go after this game here against Lincoln, so a lot more to play for, but us and Huddersfield are starting to break away a little bit. And I don't really care if I finish top of the league or second in the league, to be honest. It would be nice to finish top of the league and win the title, of course, but as long as we get promoted, that would be great. Unfortunately, though, this season, our main problem has been draws and lack of goals as well. When I say lack of goals, I mean that we haven't really got anyone else in the team who is scoring goals regularly, apart from Abbo, to be honest. Obafemi chips in sometimes, he's just back from injury, but in terms of the wingers and the attacking the players, no one has really chipped in any other goals, so that is disappointing. As you see there, 10 draws for the season is a little bit underwhelming, to tell the truth. Only 2 losses all season out of 28 games is great, obviously. Losing at home to Walsall 3-2 and away to Charlton, won both those games as well. Consider ourselves a little bit hard done by, so in terms of not losing, it's quite good, but in lots of games this season, 10 to say the exact number, we just cannot kill teams off. A lot of these, pretty much all of these draws, I'd say 80% of these draws, should have been a win for us. So that is really disappointing. We need to start turning some of these draws into wins. That would be very, very nice. In terms of defensive-wise, though, we've got the best defence in the league, as you see there. Only 20 goals conceded, same as Swansea. And only 49 goals scored. Yes, it's not terrible, but we'd like to add about 10 or 15 more goals to that, to be honest with you. But anyway, the date is 21st of January 2026, as you see there. That means the January transfer window is in progress. Only signed one player so far, and that was Tony Springett. I actually think I was confirmed in the last episode there. In terms of players who have left us, though, a lot of players have left us. Had a lot of players at the club, and a lot of them were unhappy as well. In total, 6 players have left us on a permanent transfer in January, so that's really nice. Got rid of some dead wood at the club, some really bad eggs as well. Some of these were confirmed in the last episode as well. But Joe Rafferty has joined Crewe for 400k. He was a leader in the dressing room, but he was a bad leader, to tell you the truth. He was unhappy at the club my whole tenure at the club. And he's causing lots of unrest with some of the other players. And he wasn't playing very good because of it as well. So to get 400k for him was really nice. He's took a massive pay cut, by the way. He was on like 10k a week with us. Now he's on £350 a week. So what on earth is he thinking there? I have no idea. But yeah, all in all, he looks decent. His physicals are starting to go down, as you see there. 32 years of age, just not much use for him at all. He's just a bad egg around the dressing room, and thankfully we were able to get rid of him. Choi Kyung Rock as well was on the Cardiff for 2 million. This one's a little bit funny because he actually turned out to be quite good towards the end. Before I sold him, scored a couple of goals, so that's a bit disappointing that it took it to the end for him to start to score some goals. But yeah, all in all, I'm ecstatic with this sale, to be honest with you. 2 million for a 30-year-old squad player of mine. Can't ask for much better than that, to be honest. Actually made profit on him as well. They signed him for 1.4 million, and we got 2 million for him. As you see there, towards the end, 9 matches, 3 goals and 2 assists with us, 7.27. Only 5 of them starts as well. So he actually turned out to be quite useful for us. But as I said, 2 million for him, 30 years of age, not very good. Brilliant piece of business in my opinion. Also, Jay Mingy. Actually, 3 players on the Forest Green, to tell you the truth. Cole Stockton, Mingy and Marlon Pack have all reunited at Forest Green, which is quite interesting. Also, Cole Stockton, a bit like Rock, he actually came quite good and quite useful towards the end. So, a little bit of boo-boo selling both of them probably, but they're both over the age of 30. Not very useful for us. But look at Stockton as well. 3 goals in 5 appearances and 1 assist as well. Only 2 starts. So he was quite decent towards the end as well. But got some money for him, so that's nice. He's gone to Forest Green. Got how much for him? 100k. Also, Jay Mingy has gone to Forest Green for 100k as well. No more than the third choice ball midfielder. They don't really need a third choice ball midfielder, do you? So he's going to leave on free transfer end of the season anyway. That was already confirmed. So to get 100k for him, okay, it's not too much, but it's better than 0, isn't it? So he's gone to Forest Green as well. And the last one who joined Forest Green was Marlon Pack, the Portsmouth lad. Unfortunately, he's not very good for me due to his physicals and speed completely going, which is just not very good for my system here. So he's a decent player mentally and technically. If he's physical, we got him 5 years younger. He'll be a great player for us, but as he stands now, he's just not much use whatsoever. I don't think I played him this season. I didn't actually, no. He played one game in the Cup. He's gone to Forest Green for 45k. He did make lots of appearances, though, for his boyhood club. Over 100 league appearances, so he's got to be happy with that. And another sale as well. This is another big sale as well. Connor Ogilvie has gone to Peterborough. A league rival of ours, but $1.5 million for a backup left back. Happy days. He's a moaning myrtle as well. I think his contract expired at the end of the season as well, so get $1.5 million for him. Absolutely ecstatic with that. I'm looking to replace him with another left back. I'll get to that in a second. But for now, Ogilvie is gone, which is great. 29 years of age as well, almost 30, $1.5 million. Just a squad player and a bad egg around the dressing room as well. So very happy with this sale. Got $3.5 million in total just from Rock and Ogilvie. 400k from Rafferty. A bit over $4 million worth of player sales, which is great. Also, Charlie Dean, I recalled him from his loan with Exeter, I think it was. Yeah, Exeter. Charlie Dean was on loan at Exeter at the start of the season for 6 months. But unfortunately, they tried to extend his loan, but they only wanted him to be a fringe player. So I'm not really interested in loaning out any youngsters to get better as a fringe or squad player. It makes no sense, does it really? So called him back from that loan, and he's gone loan to Doncaster now instead. Hopefully he continues to develop there. He's already started to develop, which is great. Could be a useful one for me in the future, in the coming seasons. We shall see. He needs to develop his aerial mental part of his game. Now hopefully he can do that at Doncaster. So that's all the sales. As I said, 6 left us on a permanent transfer. Half of them are going to Forest Green. $1.5 million for Ogilvie, $2 million for Rock as well. And Charlie Dean's on a loan to Doncaster. Of course, I've brought in Tony Springett for $4 million for Norwich, which is expensive. He's already scored a goal though, a blinding goal as well, to tell you the truth. He's made 4 appearances so far, 1 goal. But of course, he's still getting up his match sharpness. Norwich were not playing him whatsoever, so need to be patient with him. But already scored a goal, which is brilliant. Hopefully, he turns out to be a great player for us for the coming seasons. That would be great. 23 years of age, so he can still get a little bit better. 1 cap for Ireland as well. Hopefully he becomes a regular in the Ireland team and a regular in the Portsmouth team as well. In terms of some other players though, well, I've sold a lot of players, but now the squad is looking just normal size, to be honest, at this level. 22 players in the squad. I need a left back, that is for sure. Michael Dunn as well. He was out on loan. He was on loan to Oxford in the League One as well. Did quite a good League One team as well. He made 19 appearances, 3 goals, and then 1 assist. So that was only a 6-month loan as well. He's come back to us. I tried to loan him out, but no one really wants him right now. And also, it's kind of convenient that I didn't loan him out because Joe Morrell just picked up quite a serious injury, out between 3 to 5 weeks with a damaged kneecap. So we need Michael Dunn at the club currently. But 22 players in the squad, could do adding a couple more. I need left back, as I said. After that Ogilvie sale, got 2.62 million in transfer budget and 35k in the wage budget. So plenty of money to sign someone. The problem is, I've got 2 left backs on my radar here. Got Lee Buchanan, I mentioned in the last episode there, but 3.2 million. I feel like that's a little bit too expensive for him, but I will pay it if need be, because the other one I want is Tom Pearce. As you see there, his transfer value 140k to 1.4 million, so he's going to be considerably cheaper than Buchanan, and he's just as good really. He's quite decent, Tom Pearce, as you see there. He's quite a decent left back. Of course, he's not going to play too much higher level than the League One or the Championship. Buchanan, he's 24, so he's 3 years younger, so he might get a little bit better than Pearce, but all in all, Pearce are just, he appeals to me more than Buchanan does because of the price fee there. You look at Tom Pearce and Buchanan, you know, you make your pick about who you think is better of these two. Buchanan is more versatile, that is for sure, and he's younger as well, as I said, 24, but the difference between getting a player for 3.2 million and a player for about 1 million is a big deal at this level, in my opinion. And also, we're not signing a left back here for the foreseeable future because, of course, these two are not going to be Premier League or high-end Championship level left backs for us to start anyway. So for now, I'd like to sign Tom Pearce. The problem is why I can't sign him currently, though, is because he just signed a new contract and he's not interested in joining us at the moment. But I'm hoping maybe towards the end of the window that he might be just over that recent contract phase. He might actually join us. You see, it started there 20th of December 2025. So we'll see what I can do in the last week of the transfer window. But a left back, I need to bring one in, either Pearce or Buchanan, that is for sure. One of them will be joining us, unless they reject us, of course. The other piece of news is about transfers. I'd probably like to bring in another forward player. We've got Springett here now, obviously Jay Jones, Orfemi, Abo, Barry, and Popov. But we had a little bit of injury crisis. We had Popov, Orfemi, and Jay Jones all out for a few weeks. So I'd like to bring in another loan signing in the forward options. Maybe sign someone on the cheap as well as a fringe player. We shall see. But that would be nice. A left back and another fringe player in the forward options would be really great. And then the team could start looking full towards the end of the season. Anyway, let's get to the recent results. Things have been going all right since the since the last episode. I say it's been going alright, we're unbeaten since the last episode, but too many draws. Let's get to them now. Obviously, we drew at home to Dover, my former club, in the last episode, 0-0, which was, pretty disastrous, to say the truth. We did back up with a 4-2 win at home to MK Dons, though. Unfortunately, though, after that, in the next episode, we drew 0-0 away to Fleetwood, which was disappointing. We did win the next 3 games in a row, though. We beat Oxford 4-0 at home, which was a spanking against a playoff rival of ours. Fortunately for us, though, the players went off in the second minute. That was Joel Randall, so that certainly helped us on our quest there. Rock made it 1-0 just a minute later, and Stockton with a couple of goals in this game as well. Ibrahim with a goal as well, so that was a really nice win, but as I said, they got a player sent off after 2 minutes. Can't really say it was that brilliant. After that, though, we beat Northampton 2-0 at home, but that's nothing to shout about. They're rock bottom of the league. Abbo were bracing this game. We then beat Walsall 1-0 away, which was very nice, because we actually lost at home to Walsall 3-2 in the same month as well. The only team to beat us at Fratton Park this season, in the league at least. Louis Barry with a goal there, so that was really nice. Unfortunately, though, we drew the next game at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Better team in the game. Raggett made it 1-0 in the 43rd minute. Matthew Hopper got a goal back for Sheffield Wednesday in the second half. Also, a bit of news about Raggett. I didn't actually know this until recently, till yesterday, I think. He's actually a Dover lad. He was born in Gillingham, though. And he's Gillingham supporter, and if you've been watching in the save here, most of the episodes, you'll know that Gillingham are Dover's fierce rivals. So, bit of a rival of ours there, Gillingham. But, interestingly enough, Sean Raggett actually started his career at Dover. Never knew that. See there, made a few appearances. Well, he made a full season in the Vanarama. He actually played 3 full seasons for Dover. Then went to Lincoln, and then somehow ended his way up at Portsmouth. So, Sean Raggett's a Dover lad as well, which is nice. Unfortunately about Sean Raggett, though, he's decided that he wants to explore his options at the end of his current contract. Great news, though, is he's got another year left on his contract, so he's not leaving anytime soon. But at 31 years of age, almost 32, he's not that important to us, but he is the club captain, so I want to keep him as happy as possible. Anyway, after we dropped points on Sheffield Wednesday, we beat Cambridge 3-1 away from home in the Papa John's Trophy third round. This was a strange game because we were not playing well in this game at all. McAlinden made it 1-0 for Cambridge. I changed things up drastically. I think I went to a 4-4-2. Yeah, that's what I went for, a 4-4-2. Jay Jones was ineffective on the left-hand side. I changed to a 4-4-2, and we scored 3 goals in 7 minutes. Jay Jones, Abbo, and Popov finally with a goal, which was nice to see. We won that game 3-1, so that was great. And that set up a quarter-final tie away to Wickham, which is a very tricky quarter-final tie because they're chasing promotion here in League One as well. So we'll see what we do there. But if we get through Wickham, we've got a great chance of going on to win the Papa John's Trophy. Us, Wickham, and Rotherham are the 3 favourites, of course. Rochdale, Tranmere are League 2 teams. You've got Man U, Fulham, and Chelsea under 21. So if we get through Wickham, we've got a strong chance of winning the Papa John's Trophy. But as I mentioned in the previous episodes there, that is definitely a in the back of the mind, the Papa John's Trophy. The league is the priority, and the fact that we haven't run clear of the league, and that makes it even more important. Anyway, after that Cambridge win, we dropped points away to Swindon, which was absolutely devastating because we dominated the game in this one. We didn't score a goal. Reece Devine with an own goal there, which was pretty hilarious because the goalkeeper just went to sleep. Unfortunately for us, Swindon with their first opportunity in the game, the first highlight of the game as well, and they slotted it in the back of the net. Jacob Wakeling, a mistake by Peacock Farrell again. He's a good goalkeeper at this level, but I don't think we can rely on him in the championship if we get there because he makes far too many mistakes for my liking. And just for the episode, though, we had a great win at home to Rotherham, a good League One side. We beat them 2-0. Tony Springett with his first goal for the club, and Popov with his second goal for the club. What is going on there? So, all in all, it's going quite well, but 3 draws since the last episode there, just dropping too many points in the league in terms of draws. As I said, we need to turn some of these draws into wins. In this episode, we've got 2 tricky games as well. Away to Lincoln, we failed to beat them at home, drew 0-0. We beat Oxford at home 4-0, but if we get 2 wins out of this episode today, I'll be absolutely ecstatic with that. 4 points I will take in this episode. I'll be happy with 4 points away to Lincoln and away to Oxford. Also after that, we've got Wickham away as well in the quarter-final of the Papa John's Trophy. Anyway, let's get to the first game then. Away to Lincoln. As I said, this is a tricky one. We failed to score against them in the first game of the season against them. So let's see if we can today. Anyway, in terms of the team sheet, we've got Peacock Farrell on goal. We've got Swanson right back, Fox left back, Raggett and Mascara centre backs. Then we've got Hector, Harper and Balassa in midfield. Springett on the right, Jones on the left, and Obafemi up front. So as you can see, the formation is looking a bit all over the place. That is because I put Hector back as a DM because he cannot play as centre midfielder. I could have changed to a 4-3-3. I was thinking about doing that, but Balassa is just, he's unbelievable as an attacking midfielder, in my opinion. So I don't want to change things to a 4-3-3 because I don't think it will help Balassa. You see here, 14 games as a centre midfielder, no goals, 4 assists with 6.96. As an attacking midfielder, 14 games, 2 goals, 6 assists. a 7.31. So not saying he was bad as a centre mid, because of course he's not 6.96, but his level has massively increased as an attacking midfielder. So I'm not changing the formation for that reason. I'll just move Hector back there to DM. In terms of players missing for today's game, only really one player injured, that is Morel. I mentioned there before, out between 3 to 5 weeks. Just got some tired players in the squad. Games are coming thick and fast, but we've got a good team out here today. Away to Lincoln. Can we get a win here? Well, let's find out. Before we get started with the first game, guys, please remember that if you like this video, hit that like button for me. It really helps this video hit some more people. And also, if you're new around here, do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It really help me out. And much appreciate as well. So let's get started with the first game. And away to Lincoln. This is a tricky one. As I said, we failed to score against them at home. So let's see if we do score against them away from home. Also, Obafemi is starting today. That's because Abo's been a little bit hit and miss recently. Obafemi's just back from injury. So let's see what he can do in today's game. Anyway. Ooh. Oh no, hold on. I thought that was Lincoln attacking there. It's not. It's us attacking, of course. Anyway. Highlight very early on here. Here's Ansley. Ansley? Back to Fredrickson. Here's Sorensen, a player I was looking at the start of the season. Here's Teddy Bishop, formerly of Ipswich. Oh no. Oh no. That would not be a great start with it. Swanson's starting right back today as well because Nathan Ferguson is a bit tired. Ideally, I'd like a right back, a new right back as well to battle out Ferguson there, but haven't really got a lot of money to do that. Anyway, Lincoln have started this game quite well, haven't they? A bit worrying this. Holland with a free kick. This could go in. Oh my word, he actually blasted that. You don't usually see that, do you? Oh my word, it's going to be a terrible start to the game from us though. Absolutely terrible. Demanding some more from the players here. Seems to have worked the trick because we finally get some shots in the game. So Peacock Farrell, I do like him. He's a good goalkeeper, but at this level, he's just got too many mistakes in him. The last 2 games, he's got 2 6.5, so I like a consistent goalkeeper. A bit like Papa Bar last season under FootballManager 2022. Only the regulars know about Papa Bar. What a keeper he was. Anyway, corner here for Lincoln. Don't know why the physios are so ready for over there in the corner. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? They got to stay crouched like that the entire game. Like ball boys in tennis. It's very bizarre. Anyway, got a chance to counter here. Let's bring it. To Jones. Oh, what are you going back for? Idiot. Anyway, it's been a bit of a cagey affair so far, but we're starting to take a little bit of control of the match, which I'd like to see. Both teams 6 shots, both 2 on target as well, so it's very even so far. 5 minutes to go before half time. Here's Bishop to Payne. Here's Mandrew. He passes it to Fredrickson. Let's not go behind us before half time here, boys. Oh, Mascara's covering there. Here's Hector to Swanson. Trying to find Obafemi. He does find Obafemi. Where's he going? Oh. We saw some shocking finishes from him in the last episode, didn't we? Obafemi. Absolutely terrible. He's not been fully convincing this season, but he has got 7 goals. He hasn't been our number 1 striker. But had a couple of injuries as well, so he's doing alright, Anyway, here's Jones. What's he doing there? Terrible cross there. Absolutely terrible. As I said, we haven't got enough goals in the team. Abo's got 20 goals, I think he is, or 21 goals. He's very consistent, though. There's either a hat-trick or nothing. And Obafemi, he's got 7, but other than that, no one else is really scoring too often. But James Wilson, he's scoring for Lincoln. They're 1-0 up in the game. 7th goal of the season for him. James Wilson, formerly of Man United, of course. I think that's the right James Wilson anyway. He had high hopes for him, but clearly not turned out to be that great. Not anything to be ashamed of. Be a striker for Lincoln City, though. I'd certainly take it. Anyway, we're 1-0 down in the game. We go 2-0 down before half time. We're in whole heaps of trouble here. This has not been a great start to the episode, has it? Anyways, Ansley. Can we get a goal back before half time, though? Doesn't look like it at the moment, does it? Here's Sorensen to Robson. Heavy touch though. Spring's got the ball now. Here's Hector. What is he doing there? Peacock Farrell. So many things he does like that all the time. He can't just catch a ball, can he? Or push it in front of him because there's no one in the 100 metres of him, mate. So you could have just pushed it in front of you and caught it. It's been a nervy first half. Got a chance to counter here though. Here's Balassa. Not known for his pace, but he's kept the ball nicely here. Will he finally release the ball though? No, obviously not. Wow. Quite a lot of shots in that first half. But unfortunately for us, we're 1-0 down. Okay, well, the first half was not great, and Obafemi's been terrible leading the line for us today with 6.3. The good news is, though, we've got a great striker on the bench, Ken Abo, so he's on at half-time. I've also got a bit more positive here as well. Push the team a bit more forward, so hopefully we can create something in the second half. We shall see. At this sort of point in the season, you've got to risk things, haven't you? You can't just sit back and just hope for the best. You need to start taking more risks here because we need to win as many games as possible so we can try and get promoted to the Championship. That should be 2-0. That should be 2-0 right now. Also, Springett's been terrible today as well with a 6.4, so it won't be long before I take him off as well, to be honest. Well, I changed things to be more positive at half-time, but it doesn't seem to have done anything so far. Lincoln has started off the better team in the second half so far. Anyway, my stance has not changed since the start of the episode. 4 points out of the episode, I'll be happy with. So we can get a draw out of this game, beat Oxford, I'll be very happy with that. But at the moment, a draw doesn't look too likely. Fox gets the ball back very easily there. Passing to Mascara. He just boots it long, but fortunately for him, it goes straight to Abo. And here's Harper. We've got chances here. Balassa. Balassa. To Fox. He crosses it in. It's got to be Get in. Get in. I was about to say it's got to be 2-1 there, but of course we haven't scored yet. It's 1-1. Abo off the bench at half-time. And an immediate impact just 14 minutes into the second half. An assist from Morgan Fox, was that? Was it Morgan Fox with the cross? It was. Fox with the cross. Abo heading in the back of the net. Get in there. Back in the game. That's what we like to see. Alright, Springett, you had a poor game today, mate, so let's get you off. 6.5. As I said, let's not be too harsh on him. He hasn't played a lot of football. He's still getting up to match sharpness. Popov scored a couple of goals recently, played quite well as well, so bring him on. Harper's nervous, don't like to see that. You know, I'll bring on Ibrahim for Harper. Alright, 27 minutes to go. I'm going to stay positive. As I said, got to risk things at this point in the season. Got to risk things. Huddersfield are not slowing down, so we need to start getting as many wins as possible. But at the moment, 18 minutes to go, it looks like another draw for us. But at the moment, it looks like a point gained instead of 2 points lost. Because, of course, you're 1-0 down in the game. Final change of the match. Mascara's had an absolute stinker, hasn't he, with 5.9 there. He hasn't been great, to be honest, Mascara. I prefer Zach Abbott, but Abbott's a bit tired for today's game. You know what, let's bring on Barry. Let's bring on Barry for Jade Jones for the last 15 minutes or so here. 1-1, I will take it. I will take it. If we can get a second goal, I'll be ecstatic with that. Less than 5 minutes to go. We've been the better team in the second half here. 4 minutes added time. We've got a highlight with 3 minutes to go. If there's a goal in this highlight, we'll either be very, very happy or very, very disappointed. Rackett boots it long. Abba wins the header, but Mandrew's there to get there just before Balassa. Balassa's the leading assist maker of the season as well, by the way, in the entire league. Well, I was considering taking Swanson off, but instead I brought on Barry for Jade Jones. Should have taken Swanson off, shouldn't I? Because now we're down to 10 men. Oh dear. Hector can play right back though, which is convenient. We've got one more change as well, haven't we? Ferguson can come on. You know what? I'm taking Balassa off and bringing Ferguson on. Hector there has the ball midfield and defend. You know what? With 2 minutes to go, let's just hold on to the draw here. Don't have to do anything stupid. A draw will do. Okay, with 2 minutes to go, down to 10 men. They've got a bit more defensive here, but unfortunately for us, they got a highlight. Hold on. We've got a chance to counter here, though. It's Barry. Go to the corner. Get to the corner. Oh, don't lose the ball, for goodness sake. Ibrahim's got the ball back. If we score from this highlight, this would be sensational. Abo! Oh. All I wanted was to save to hold on for a draw, but oh my word. 30 seconds to go, back on the highlight again. Don't let them score now. I'll be absolutely fuming if they score now. What are you two doing? What are you two doing? Here's Abo. What are you doing, Abo? Oh no, they can't score now. Surely not. Surely not. Swindon scored against us in the last minute as well. To draw 1-1. Ibrahim wins the header, nice. Popov. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Ferguson. The whistle should be blown now. 10 seconds over. That's got to be it now, surely. It's got to be it. Clearly it's not it. Ref! 40 seconds over. Hold on. Abo. Surely we're not going to score here. We're almost a minute out. Nah, it's fine. There it is. But anyway, it's actually quite a satisfying draw in the end. So get in, because of course you're 1-0 down in the game. Go back to 1-1. And Swanson got sent off with a few minutes to go there. But very nervy ending there. A couple more highlights. So all in all, quite happy with that point. Obviously, it would have been nicer if we won the game. But to be 1-0 down to come back to draw 1-1. Abbo with a nice header. I'm quite happy with that. Lincoln are a good team this season, a really good team. They're chasing playoffs this season, so it's a decent result, but we've got a very tricky team up next as well. We've got Oxford away, of course. They're seeking revenge as well. We beat them 4-0 at home. They had a player sent off after 2 minutes, so I expect them not to do that again this time. Well, after our game in hand, we remain in second place. Only a point behind Huddersfield, though, so if we beat Oxford, we could go up to the top of the league, but it's going to be a tricky one as they're sitting in 6th place at the moment. Okay, here we go. It's time for Oxford away from home. Another tricky one in the episode. As I said though at the start, if we get 4 points, I'll be ecstatic with that. We drew against Lincoln, so really, now we have to beat Oxford as well, which is going to be tricky. They're sitting 6th in the league. They're, 3 places above Lincoln, so it's going to be a difficult one, but we've got it in us to beat them, that is for sure. Huddersfield are playing Salford away from home today as well. Salford 19th in the league in a thick relegation battle, so got to expect Huddersfield to win that game. So we need to beat Oxford really, and hope to keep on hot on the tails of Huddersfield there and stay ahead of Charlton, Wycombe and Swansea, of course. Also, a bit of news about Dover. I think it's safe to say they are doomed. I think them and Northampton are, got a one-way ticket down to League Two, to tell you the truth. 18 points for Dover, 13 points off safety, and Northampton is 16 points off safety. So, unfortunately, Dover, in their first season in League One, are going back down to League Two. But let's see what they do in League Two. Hopefully, they can rejuvenate in League Two and start to become a solid League Two team and start chasing promotion in the future. We shall see. Anyway, let's not talk about Dover, all about Portsmouth. Let's get to this game. Well, in terms of the team sheet, games are coming really thick and fast at the moment. Only 3 days since we faced Lincoln, and only 3 more days since we face till we face Wycombe in the Papa John's Trophy quarter-final. So lots of changes. Ferguson comes back into right back in place of Swanson, who is suspended anyway. Too many yellow cards. Also, Hector and Abbott both come into defence instead of back. Raggett and Mascara had a poor game there, misses out in this game. Hector started the last game, of course, but as a DM. Fox remains left back, but he's tired. But of course, I need to sign another left back to help with cover there. Ibrahim and Harper in midfield, along with Michael Dunn as well, who's starting today in place of Balasso, who's half fit. Michael Dunn is a toss-up between him and Zidane Iqbal. The fact that Dunn is 19 years of age, Iqbal is not very consistent. You see here, you could choose between the two of them. Dunn is, I'd say Dunn is better overall, to be honest with you, and he's 3 years younger. So Dunn starts today. Iqbal, he's purely a squad player at the club. Popov starts at the right wing today as well. Jones remains left wing, and Abbo comes in for Obafemi. Of course, he got the equaliser there against Lincoln, so he deserves to start in here in today's game. Can we beat Oxford though? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. Well, if they get a player sent off after 2 minutes again, I'll be very happy, but already that's gone way over that. That proves how quick it was. They had a player sent off in the first meeting between us early on in the season there. We won 4-0. This game is racing by at the moment. 17 minutes in, we finally get a highlight. Fox with a corner here. Hector's there. Oh, I thought I was in. Michael Hector, he's a bit of a beast. He's 6'4", so he's a great jumping reach, great in the air as well. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't convert that chance there. Well, this has been an absolutely terrible game so far. Not a shot on target in the match so far. 2 shots for us, 1 shot for them. Oh my word, this is awful. Finally, second highlight of the match with 2 minutes to go before half time. Will we score though before half time? Jones wins a nice header there. Here's Harper. Trying to find Dunn. They half clear it. Jones is going to get there. Oh my word, what are you doing? Jay Jones, what are you doing? Get the ball back. Here's Harper again. Ibrahim. Here's Abbott. The only player who's played for Dover and for Portsmouth, as me as manager, of course. Raggett has done the same thing. Anyway, Jones is through. What a waste. What an absolutely awful waste that was. Got a corner out of it, though. Jay Jones, he's not been very prolific this season, but he's done quite well. He's done quite well on the left wing, but I'd like if he scored more goals. He got a corner and Abbott, oh my word, that is absolutely wayward, that from Abbott. Wayward. Well, at half-time, got a bit lively towards the end there. Still yet to have a shot on target in the match, though, by either club. So that is disappointing. Let's thrash the yarns about here. So going forward, it's been a bit too iffy this season. Bit too iffy. I like it we had a goal-scoring winger. Anyway, here's Michael Dunn. He loses out very easily, though. Bondswell clears it, but no danger there whatsoever. Here's Harper. But look like the better team in the game. I think he's offside. Lovely finish. Of course, he's offside with a lovely finish like that. Why wouldn't he be? Anyway, I do fancy our chances a little bit in this game, I'll tell you the truth. Obviously, they've had one shot in the game so far, none on target, so we're definitely the better team in the match. So maybe we need to be a little bit patient here. But I'm a little bit optimistic. Here's Ibrahim. Abo, he's through on goal. Got to score. Abo does score this time. Get in there. Not offside this time. I was right to be optimistic. So we're 1-0 up in the game. Abo's second goal of the episode. Lovely ball from Ibrahim as well. Obviously, the game is nowhere near done yet, but at the moment, Oxford have not turned up whatsoever. Ibrahim there. Lovely weighted ball through to Abo. Brilliant. Lovely first touch. Lovely finish as well. Ibrahim's been a good player this season as well. Good loan signing. Only 1-0 though. I'd love a second goal very quickly. Jay Jones has been poor today, so we'll take him off. We'll bring on Barry for him. You know what? Fox is tired on the yellow card as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Raggett on, put Ferguson left back, and I'll put Hector as a right back. Okay, 29 minutes to go. Can we get a second goal in this game? Oxford is still yet to turn up in the match. So whatever we're doing right now is doing right in that regard, that's for sure. Oh my word, don't tell me. Oh no, you're joking me, aren't you? You must be joking. Well, of course. Their first chance in the game and they score, obviously. How stupid of me. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? What are you doing? That's disgusting, that. Absolute filth, that. Absolute filth. Well. Oh, if they go 2-1 up, I've seen it all. We've got the ball back. It's done. Boot out to Barry. Come on, boys. Get forward. Get forward. Yes, Popov. Big chance here. Got to score. He does score. Offside? Definitely not. Get in there. 2-1. Lovely little turnaround that. A goal straight away, straight after they scored that. Well, 5 minutes after. Get in. Abo again. His third goal of the episode. He scored 3 in the episode. All scored by Ken Abo. I told you, no one else scores goals in the club. Only Abo. Can't miss that though, can he? Can't miss that. Alright. 20 minutes to go. Make a couple of changes here. Hector's been poor. Was he made a mistake for that second goal there? Let's bring on Iqbal for done. And I'll bring on Springett as well for Popov for the last 20 minutes. Well, it's 2-1. Oxford scored a goal, but let's be honest, they haven't had any other chance in the game. So I'm staying with the same tactics at the moment, hoping to get a third goal and end the match. That'd be nice. And Abo, another away hat-trick for Abo as well, would be great. 4 minutes to go though, back on the highlight. Peacock Farrell with a goal kick. Iqbal's on the pitch now. Oh no. Surely not. Surely not. Raggett clears it. Thank goodness for that. It's Iqbal. Come on, let's kill him off here. Where are you going? Alright. Alright, carry on going. Keep going. What a run. Abo for his hat-trick. No. The goalkeeper catches it with ease, which he shouldn't really be doing with a header from the 6-yard box. We're still on the highlight here. Albert kicks it long. Well, a couple minutes to go here. A goal for us kills him off at this point. Abo just runs through the defence. Like, not even there, and he hits the bar. Barry! Oh, my word. How is that not 3-1? How is that not 3-1 there? Abo just runs through the defence. Like, not even there. Imagine being the Oxford manager at that point. You think, what on earth's going on? Do I have a defence or not? Got a corner out of it, though. How we kill him off here? Ring it with the corner. Raggett! No, 2 minutes to go. 4 minutes at a time. We've been by far the better team in this game. How are we in this scenario in the first place? Of defending a lead with a couple minutes to go, I have no idea. Because we've absolutely battered them in this game. But, as long as we get the win, I don't really care. 1 minute to go. Yes, get in. Get in. We got the win. It should have been a lot more comfortable than that because we were by far the better team, especially in the second half there. Dominated them in the second half. But we got the win. That's the most important thing. I did say at the start of the episode, 4 points in this episode. I'll be ecstatic with that. And I am. Beat Oxford 2-1 away, who is a playoff contender. And Lincoln away, drew 0-0 as well. Or drew 1-1, sorry. So all in all, quite happy with this episode. Could have been a lot better performances, of course, but away to these two clubs to get 4 points out of it, I'm very, very happy with that. We've still only lost 2 games all season in the league. Obviously, we drew again today against Lincoln, but as I said, good results. Well, we got to the top of the league as well because Huddersfield had lost away to Salford 2-0, which I was a bit surprised about. So 2 points clear at the top now, which is great. Nice to see us back top of the league. 16 games to go though, so still a long way to go. Charlton are only 3 points behind Huddersfield now, 5 points behind us. Wickham and Swansea, a little bit of a gap forming between them two in the top 3. So at the moment, if you were a betting man, you'd put a bet on either us, Huddersfield or Charlton. Two of us three getting promoted automatically, but Wycombe and Swansea probably have something to say about that. But anyway, we don't really care about the others. As long as we get up in the top 2, that is all I care about. Tycoon eyes Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday might get taken over. Interesting stuff. Anyway, in terms of the next episode, guys, that'll be the penultimate episode of the season here. I'll bring you back for the games away to Preston and at home to Shrewsbury. 2 mid-table clubs this season. Bit weird saying out at Preston, a mid-table League One team. Obviously, we know them as being a lot better team than that, but that is what they are these days. And also, Preston, we were 2-0 up against 2-0 down to them earlier on in the season. At home, we came back to win the game 5-2. So I'm hoping for a similar sort of game like that. Hopefully, in the next few games, we can get more wins and less draws. As you can see there, we've drawn 3 of the last 5 league games. So that's disappointing. Of course, that is not promotion form. That's good enough for a playoff team, you'd say, but for a team seeking to win the league and finish in the top 2 at least, got to turn some of these draws into wins. But all in all, I'm happy with this episode. 4 points I asked for. 4 points is what I got. Make sure you join me for the next episode, though, guys. Preston at away and Shrewsbury at home. Got some tricky games before that. Home to Wycombe, home to Charlton, 4th and 3rd. Away to Huddersfield as well, as 2nd in the league. So this February month seems like the crunch month for us, to be honest with you. If we can beat Huddersfield away, that's massive. Charlton at home as well. Wycombe at home. We shall see what happens. As I said, make sure you're on with the next episode. Preston and Shrewsbury in that one. And also, please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, guys, do hit that subscribe button as well. It really helped me out. And you much appreciate as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.